How's it going, guys? Gaming Junkies. We're going to be having a wonderful podcast tonight. We got myself, Lord Bob Ross. We also got Mason over here.
Mason 1717. And then we also have a wonderful guest. Her name is Fleecy.
Hello.
Yep. So we'll just be talking about some current events, 3000 series, all the fun stuff. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys, and hope you guys will hit that bell icon and subscribe.
Yeah, true. Hopefully, we're also going to be talking about keyboards because I am pretty sure most of my buttons on my keyboard are half-ass working.
Look, that's partially your fault, though.
That is true. That is true. I will agree with that one. That is very true.
Look, I was proud of you today. You made a breakthrough. That's the most important part. You also broke through that tree, I think. But, we'll figure that part out later. Bob Ross is a little bit disappointed in that part. That tree did nothing to you, okay?
It was either the tree or my keyboard. I was like, I need my keyboard for at least another week and a two, so I chose the fucking tree. And plus, it's not my house. If it was my house, I would have already put a fucking hole through the wall.
Hey, yeah, you shouldn't do that either. You'll lose your deposit real fast that way.
You know what?
Yeah.
To fix. Trust me. I just repainted our entire living room.
Oh.
Well, technically no. Maybe like 3/4 of it.
Oh, nice.
I'm almost done. I had to take a break.
Almost done. Just had to take a break for a little bit. It was stressing me out.
We went on a trip, came back, and there's a freaking fist-sized hole where the doorknob would go. So I'm like, oh, fun.
Oh, Landon?
What all?
I don't know which one did it. They all claimed not I, so
Of
I
course
wasn't
not.
there to witness it.
Of course not.
No.
Like, why would they claim witness to a accident in the world?
They all know. If they cover for each other, then the other one will cover for them later, so.
I mean, that's how siblings work.
I will agree with that one. That is very true.
My brother stuck up for each other.
Yeah. Okay, be honest with me. Who would get this keyboard?
Which keyboard?
Oh, that's why. Never mind.
All right.
I want to say it's in Chinese. Samurai keycap for ortho keyboards compatible.
I don't claim to be like a guru with this stuff, but I love my keyboard. It's a Corsair.
That's a good one.
Anything crazy fancy. The only downfall with it is, and it's because Buzz got this for me on purpose because his is like more clacky, I call it. But I wanted a mechanical keyboard. It's just that the keys pop off a little too easy.
Yeah, that's the problem I'm having with my HyperX, honestly. Except it's even worse than a little too easy. I'll press too hard on the W key, and the stickiness. No, it won't stick off. It'll come off as I lift my finger up.
Yeah, see,
and then
is not
I'll
like
go to put
that.
it back down, and it's like not on the thing. So then I'm just like struggling to press the W key the whole time. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, see, that sucks, especially when you're playing like Overwatch, where it's
Any
like fast paced.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it happens to me every time we play Overwatch. It's always the WASD ones. Obviously, we're using this the most. But mine don't stick. It's more like if you happen to hit it like right on the corner of it, the top corner. It just kind of like, says, well, fuck you, and I'm gonna fling off.
That's what my control key does for sure. That's my number one complaint about that one. If I push it. Yep, I just did it perfectly. If I push it on the corner, it literally pops off and goes flying off the table. So I literally push the switches sometimes when they come off. I'll just start pushing the switch. I'm like, alright, fuck it.
I will say, it makes it easy as hell to clean it, though.
Yeah, it is nice that they come off.
Yeah, mine, I literally actually have to stick a fucking screwdriver and pop them off in order to clean mine.
Yeah,
Hence the reason why I want a different keyboard.
Yeah. Well, if you want to be able to clean it easier, I recommend mine. But it's more affordable too.
If you want to clean it easier, I recommend any of the ones where the key stands off from the bottom and you see like that huge space where the switch is underneath, you want those ones because it's so much easier to clean when you pull off every key and you can just like blow some canned air through there.
Oh,
It
like,
just makes it so nice.
Well, and then the other day, I was filling my tank, and somehow like the vape juice like got all over my keyboard, and I didn't realize it until I was playing the game.
Oh
and I was like,
no.
shit! But then I realized I could take all the keys off, and I cleaned it. So
Oh no.
At least
no, it was fine.
At least it was easier to clean, yeah.
No, it's way easier to clean that way. Just pop them off real quick, clean them, put them back on.
See those membrane keyboards where you can't pull it off as easy? Those are a pain in the ass. I hate that.
Like laptops and shit.
No, not that.
No, like Chloe pulled hers off, not realizing it does not go back on.
Oof. That's not good.
Yeah, she pulled off her W on her keyboard on her laptop.
On her laptop?
Yeah. Pulled it right off. I mean, she still uses it. She just pushes down on the little thing.
The little rubber thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yeah, but that's a really shitty laptop. It's just like a refurbished one Chris built for her.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Still, how did she pull that off? Literally.
She saw me doing it and thought that she could do it to hers.
Oh.
I'm like, wrong keyboard, kiddo. Wrong type of keyboard.
Ouch. Well, that's yeah. That's a mistake little kids make. Oh well.
Yeah. Which is why we didn't get her a brand new one.
Yeah, I was about to say. Luckily, it's not a new laptop. It's just a laptop.
Yeah, they've been begging me to play Among Us.
Well, supposedly they fixed the servers, so we won't deal with the same problem we had that night. Holy crap, man! I watched 3 games.
When you have a full load, though. You know what? I don't understand because I was able to get in there no problem, and you weren't. But then the time before that, when I was trying to play with the guys,
yeah,
it was at least a couple weeks ago. I couldn't get in at all.
And that's what I was having. It literally would not let me connect at all. I got in that first game, and that was it.
Yeah.
After that, I couldn't get back in. It was like, nope, packet size too big, whatever. And I was like,
it was giving me random error messages, you know, whether it was the server or the batch was full or it didn't exist.
Yep.
So the game is fun, but they need to fix that shit because it's really annoying.
See, the thing is, they actually stopped. Production for Among Us 2. So they actually, like I said, they stopped the production for Among Us 2, and now they're pouring every little bit of money that they get back into Among Us 1, and they're going to be just upgrading and updating and all that, like the code and everything for Among Us, instead of making the second one, which is, and because they weren't expecting it to pop off the way it has, because the game's been out for, it's been out since 2018. It's a 2-year-old game.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
I didn't know that at all.
Yeah. I didn't know. But I mean, yeah, it's gotten some attention, and it's a fun little game. And I'm sure if they put more time and energy into the first one and make it better before it's like, don't get ahead of yourself type thing.
Yeah.
See,
the project that just started.
Right. Finish it up, do it right, and then if it, you know.
Yeah, add more maps.
I feel like that's part of the biggest problem for some companies is they don't. It's hard to get a lot of people playing a game.
Where do they get
that they have to? Yeah, where they have to like pay into it. So it takes a big YouTuber or just someone, literally anyone with a voice.
Streamers playing it though lately.
Oh yeah, well, but it all started. I think it was PewDiePie or. It was one of the big YouTubers. It was a big YouTuber though, and they started that whole craze by just getting a couple of their friends, and I think they did like a 5-person one.
There was a
I think it was Delirious or Cartoons.
There's another streamer.
It's still a big one like PewDiePie. I mean, they're huge as far as that goes.
It's not.
It's not PewDiePie. I know that, but it was it was someone that's big, and they have a big audience, and. What it all comes down to is getting that exposure. which can be like the hardest thing, especially in Steam, where there's like me and my brother found this the other night. We were literally going through it and we're like, what is this crap? And some of them are just crap hentai games, literally. And you're just like, wow, I can't believe this exists. Like, who is buying this? But they're $3, so people are buying them because they're like, fuck it, $3, I don't care. Throw $3 at them.
Yep. So, Among Us came out November 16th of 2018.
Hey, that's my birthday.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a long time ago. I didn't think it was that long ago.
See, the thing is...
It's not that old if you think about it.
No, but as far as, like, having been around that long without any press is fairly interesting. Yeah. Usually, things will blow up within their first year or so. Like, that's the thing, though. Rocket League's one of those, too, where that wasn't the case. Literally, Rocket League was around forever, and it was called, Rocket Powered...
It was a long-ass name.
Yeah, and no one played it.
What was Rocket League's original name? Oh, never mind, I can't hear me.
It was like, hang on, I can get it.
It was a really long name. It was ridiculously long. Like, they had to have been joking.
They didn't think it was gonna blow up. That's why it was supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered battle cars. Yeah. Also known as SARP BC. SARP BC.
So basically, what the fuck?
It came out on the PlayStation 3 in 2008.
For Rocket League.
The original version of Rocket League, yes.
2008? What the hell was I doing with my life in 2008? That was like right out.
Not buying a game with that long of a name with a title. Like if I saw that in GameStop, I'd probably. No, I know that I walked right past it.
PC games until I don't know, 5 years ago.
That's true. Chris kind of got you into it, huh?
Yeah, I was a console player before that. He was in Discord talking to you guys long before I was kind of like in the background. I always heard you guys chit-chatting, but I was always like stuck to Kingdom Hearts or something like that on the console.
I mean, it's a good game. That's a good game. Don't get me wrong.
I keep saying if they ever put it on PC, you will probably never hear from me again. But
same. I will play the shit out of that game. My brother has what was it, Kingdom Hearts 3? The new Kingdom Hearts is 3? Yeah. You got that one? You really liked it, huh? It's pretty good. I keep telling you, I want that shit to come out on PC, but it'll probably never do.
Never. I don't know why. It's like they made a pact, and it was like, nope.
Well, it's Disney and Square Enix, and they're
never
like,
going to be able to put it on PC.
Yeah, it was like some pact they made. They cut each other's hands and then shook hands and became blood brothers.
Blood swap. No. Yeah, I actually got the PlayStation. Which PlayStation did I get from it? There was a 4? No. Is there a 3?
The newest one?
Yeah, the newest one.
Yeah, 4.
It's PlayStation 4.
Okay, yeah. That's how long it's been since I've played that damn thing. Jesus. Got that to play the stupid game.
Yep. Well, it's like I got the Switch. Well, actually, I got it mostly just to play Pokemon. But then I started playing like Breath of the Wild and shit, and I was like, damn, these are good.
Yeah, I like playing that. I got that on the Switch, but honestly, at this point, no one uses our PlayStation. I might as well just sell it.
I mean, you could sell it for a lot right now, too. There's people who have theirs dying, so if it hasn't been running, just have Buzz, open it up real quick. It's not too hard to replace the thermal paste in there. He'll be able to do it easy mode. Yeah. It's literally the hardest part.
We have all these Xboxes, and I'm pretty sure you can play Kingdom Hearts on the Xbox.
Yeah. See, the hardest part of taking that thing open when I did it for my brother is when you take off the main thing, and then there's like the cover. You take that off, and then there's a shroud with a little ribbon running through it, so you just gotta unplug that without pulling too far, and that's easy. Just put your hand down in there, go boop, pull it open. It's easy.
Pretty much. I remember when I had to open my PS4 because I bought it back in 2016, and I remember it vividly. My ex-girlfriend was like, "So what did you buy?" I'm like, "I bought a PS4." She's like, "Why? You have one in the apartment." I was like, "It's not mine. It's my fucking roommate's." So I bought myself a fucking PS4 that basically everybody can use. Just
Right.
that way, because it's like it was his, and it's 100%. Wasn't arguing with that, but I bought mine, and everybody was using it for like movies, games, and all that shit when I wasn't home.
Yeah.
And whatever, I didn't
I think that
care.
was the other reason why we got it too. You could play Blu-ray discs on it.
Yep. But
But now those are kind of obsolete.
See, it's basically like this though. This is a PS4 controller that doesn't work anymore. When you open up your PS4, little ribbon. Just gotta pop that off and you're good.
So the thing is with before I had moved from Beloit to where I'm currently living, I actually opened my PS4 up, and oh my god, the amount of dust that I had.
Hair. And your hair, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Gross. Yeah, I can only imagine.
Yeah, it was.
Now
it was
imagine
gross.
that, but in my room where we smoke a lot of weed, it's all green. Yeah, it's funny. Like, especially the grate behind my main airflow for the front of my PC. When I pull it off, there's like a pattern of dust across there from the two grates meeting. You know what I mean? And where they like meet up. It's so funny looking. I'll take a picture next time I do that. Let's send that to you.
Ours is full of like cat hair.
Yep, I'm sure it is.
The only thing is when behind mine, it's just regular dust, and that was from my old house, or for the old place when I was living there. I had to clean it 4 times living there. 4 times. And I only ever had to clean it once when I was living in Beloit. Only once, because it wasn't dusty. I mean, yeah, we had a cat, but
did the cat hang out in your room though?
No,
that's
never.
Why. That's why. See, little G hangs out in my room and sometimes lays next to my computer, and I'm just like, damn, that's bad for that. But he's just so cute. I'm not moving him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, our freaking we got 2 dogs and 2 cats. It's just hair everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom had a dog. Whenever she wasn't home, the dog would come into my room and he would just jump on my bed and sleep. And he would be there until my mom got home. The same with my uncle's cat. Would always jump onto the bed and just lay there. They never once went anywhere near the PC or anything. And then after my mom or my uncle got home, the pets would leave. And then they would never go back into my room. But like they were never in there for like more than 3 days at a time. My uncle's cat, on the other hand, whenever I had left my door open, he would come into my room and he would go into the closet and just sleep. Never come out until it was time for him to eat. By the time it was time for him to eat, he'd go upstairs for about a half hour and then right back into the closet and sleep.
Huh.
I loved that cat. That cat every once in a while would sleep with me. And I fucking hated it because I just died every time that he would sleep with me. It's like,
I'm so sorry for you, man. I'm so sorry that you're allergic to cats, because having a cat cuddle up with you while you're sleeping is the best. Like, listen to just sit there purr, and you're just relaxed.
Unfortunately, my cats don't do that. It makes me sad.
See, the cats came and slept with you while you guys were milkshakes, right?
No, we kept the door closed. I don't think they. Well, so there was one night that
See, Bastion slept with me 2 nights.
One of them snuck in there, and I felt them like laying up against it. It was when I went to bed like really early.
That was the first night?
I think so. I don't know. I was all jacked up. My sleep schedule was all out of whack.
Yeah, see, for me, after I finished going, after about a month of me living with my mom and my uncle, I ended up getting used to being around the cat, and my allergies actually kind of like went away, and I was perfectly fine. And then my uncle moved, and then my friend had asked me, hey, can you watch my cats? And she had 5 of them. Well, that first night, I just died. It was just stuffy nose. I was sleeping with my mouth open. I was breathing with my mouth open because I couldn't breathe through my nose. And then it was just bad. I died.
That's how Chris is every night. That's how. Imagine being like that every single day.
I did hear
every day. in his
Mostly at
house.
night though is when it seemed to affect him.
He can't breathe
Yeah, I could
normally
hear that.
ever.
Although it was
Yeah.
weird. He would hit like 3 in the morning, roughly, and his snoring would completely go away.
I don't know.
Literally.
But he doesn't, and it's funny because like we have that sleep number bed that tells you like how well you sleep. He sleeps like shit, and it's because he can't breathe.
Yeah. Well, all I
feel
know
bad
is
for him.
I didn't sleep well at all. Like I stayed up pretty much every single night and was up until like 2 or 3 in the morning sometimes. Talk about what? Breonna Taylor? I don't know who the fuck that is.
Oh, I do.
It's Black Lives Matter stuff. I'm good.
We're good. This is a gaming podcast. What's up, Lucifer?
No politics, please.
No politics.
Freaking, all I know is I didn't sleep at all. I was up until like 2, 3 in the morning most nights, like sitting there just watching YouTube and chilling, and the cat's attacking me.
I try to be like super quiet when I woke up, because of course we're like waking up super early, because to us it's 2 hours later.
Yep, it was like 7 a.m. but 5 a.m. there for us.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, why am I awake right now?
Because that's what your body's used to and all that.
Yeah, like I would wake up at 6 o'clock on the dot, like in Colorado, because in my head it's like 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Which is late for me.
So when I didn't have my PC and all that back in last year, roughly next month. Yeah, actually, pretty much the start of like right about now is when I lost my PC. Or not lost, but like moved and everything from Beloit to where I am now. Well, not this house, but city. I actually took a trip to Washington just to visit some old friends of mine, because they were doing a get together and I got invited. I was like, oh, fuck it, whatever, I'll go for the weekend. I get there and I wake up at fucking like 10, like Central Time, and it's 8 in the morning. I'm like, or no, it was 10 Central, 8 their time, and they were still all passed out. I'm like, why the fuck am I awake right now? And I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck? I don't want to be awake because everybody was just passed out. I was like sitting there. I'm like, okay, well, my buddy's still asleep. I think if I start playing any bit of games, it's going to wake him up. So I was like, whatever. I just sat there and played on my phone for like a good 2 hours because it's like, everybody's still asleep and shit.
That was the nice part about Milkshake's house. I had my Switch so I could play games. I just turned it to mute, and I was just sitting there in the chair playing games and stuff.
Oh yeah, I got the unlucky draw that weekend. I ended up having to sleep on the fucking recliner. It wasn't a bad recliner, but oh my god, that was just uncomfortable.
It's just not the same as your bed. It's the same with Emmett or Milkshakes. When I was over there, I was sleeping on a recliner. Literally, I had it all the way back. I would try it like slightly a little bit up and stuff. I just couldn't get comfortable, man. It's not your bed. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. It's like when you go to a hotel.
Yeah,
I was so damn tired that anything I could have slept on the fucking floor.
Yeah,
I may not have been able to get up, but
so the thing is like, I've slept in some pretty uncomfortable places in my time. I've slept in a closet. I've slept underneath a desk. I've slept in a fucking chair. I've slept I slept underneath my bed. I've slept. Where else have I slept? I've slept so many fucking places. It's not even funny.
I just gotta ask this because it came to mind when you said it, and I wanted to hear the rest of the list. But why did you sleep in the closet? I want clarification on this one.
Well, let's see here.
What was the situation?
In a hotel. Okay. So the hotel that we were staying in only had the one bed, and it had a couch. And
was this out of town or in town? Like you guys were just
out of town. It was out of town. I think it was a family reunion in Iowa. It was in Davenport.
This was with your family?
Yeah, it was a family fucking reunion.
And they made you sleep in the fucking closet?
It was either the closet or I sleep in between my 2 brothers and our youngest cousin at that time.
Oh my god, fuck that.
And I was like,
slept in the car.
Fuck that. I was like, and the thing is that
got a fucking hotel room.
Yeah, the hotel room was pretty much fucking full. I was like, all right,
How
yeah,
old were
I'm
you at
just
this
gonna.
point?
I think I want to say I was either 12 or 13.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, you're a kid.
I would have
Yeah,
opted to sleep in the car.
Yeah.
Fuck
yeah,
that.
yeah. It was one of the worst. It wasn't the fact that I was uncomfortable. It was literally the fact because I was sleeping on the fucking floor, and then there was a fucking suitcase like either at my head or at my feet. I was like all curled up in a ball and shit. It was just I was
Fuck
uncomfortable.
that, dude.
I fucking hated it.
I've
It
slept in a
was
similar situation like that, but it was not in a closet, thank God. I was just sleeping on the floor, and there were so many people around me that I was like curled up in a ball to like be comfortable without brushing
mm,
against everyone around me.
yeah.
And it was it was uh it was a birthday party or something, but literally like the first people to pass out were the smart people because they got the beds. You know what I mean? And anyone who stayed up late, it was a mistake because you got to sleep on the floor. I think the people who stayed up the latest though, it was the smartest because then they got to go to bed on a bed or like something similar because those people were getting
Yes.
up. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So it was a
Yep.
whole game of like mind fucks, but that was a fun night. I remember I didn't sleep well, and then I got home, and my parents are like, "Oh, I didn't sleep that whole night? Ha ha ha! You gotta stay up all day." I'm like sitting on the couch, like,
Dude, I oh my god. So living with my aunt and uncle, they had my PS3 because that was the deal in the arrangement. They had my PS3 and they got to determine when I was able to play it.
mhm.
Well, they forgot that I had it, and I had all the chords and everything. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna play
Wait,
for a few hours.
they determined when you got to play, so like you had to ask if you could go play.
Who did?
Pretty much,
Your parents?
yeah, pretty much. My aunt and
Damn.
uncle. So I
Hey,
was
Wolf, what up?
actually
Hey.
welcome, Wolfie. Uh, I said Wolfie. Holy shit.
Who's been
No,
drinking
so
here? Not me for sure.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know. I got some sneak, but you know, I don't know. No, so but the thing is like they had my cords and stuff. Like that's what they controlled. They controlled my power cord and like my HDMI cord and all that.
They
Damn.
Well,
do all that shit.
yeah, they controlled it just because like they know
I
how
was
I
about to say,
was.
so, yeah. What'd you do to create this situation? Because usually
Yeah,
you have
what
to
did you
create it.
do?
Um,
Was that your punishment?
Mm-hmm.
with how I so with how I played and everything, I played until like 4 or 5 in the morning every fucking day. Even when because this was in high school, by the way. This was my junior year.
So all I'm hearing is you made the mistake of getting caught.
No,
Because what
everybody knew, even my grandmother.
well, yeah, but here's the thing. I never really got caught that. I got caught once actually, probably being up really late. But
Mhm.
what I would do is, since I was playing World of Warcraft and going to school at the time in high school, I would go to school. I would never do any of my homework first of all. Then come
Same.
home, play World of Warcraft all night until about 4 or 5 in the morning, and then I would go and lay down and just pass out because that's when our raid time was. It was about midnight until whenever,
Yep.
which sometimes meant 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. Uh, I didn't get caught because what I would do, I had one of those stupid macro things. I was a healer. If my parents came downstairs, I would turn on the macro and I would just target the main tank, and I'd literally hit one of my buttons and it would spam a message into the chat that said, "I'm not at my keyboard." And it would just sit there and spam my main heal on the tank over and over again as fast as it could while I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, basically helping me while I laid in bed and pretended to be asleep.
So the thing is, I wasn't caught. It was because my grandmother, she was the one paying attention to my grades. And then once my aunt, uncle, once I moved in with them, they started paying attention to my grades. And then once they started seeing that my grades were pretty much F's and like C's, D's, and F's, that they were like, okay, yeah, we're taking control now. and they literally took
See,
my power.
that makes more sense
Yeah,
now.
I was about to say. So what I'm hearing is they were justified in all ways.
They were
Yes.
being good
Okay.
parental figures.
Yeah, but this night
Mason?
it was a
Mason?
hang on. It was a Saturday night, and they're religious as fuck. I
Mhm.
was forced to go to church, and that's one of the things I'm not into.
Yeah, see, I don't
But
believe in
I-
You know,
forcing
you've noticed a
religion upon
trend with
people.
that, like when kids are like forced to go to church, they
That
end
they're
up
not.
hating it when they're adults.
Yeah,
Not
they're not
hating it, but like
religious when
they're
they
like,
get there.
no. That's exactly how Buzz
Mhm.
is. His parents
Yeah.
were all about that, and then it's like, no, we're not doing
See,
that.
yeah. The
I
thing
mean,
is,
here's the difference though. I wasn't really forced, but I was encouraged to go. The difference is they one day found out I smoked weed, and then while I was super high, I was being screamed at by these older adults that I had looked
Oh
up
boy.
to and thought were like smart and stuff and accepting
Mhm.
of people, and like, we accept
Yeah.
everyone. No one
Mhm.
makes mistakes. Everyone is a child in God's eyes, or whatever the fuck their things were.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to hell because you spoke weed. Oh, you're definitely going to hell. There's no way God would ever have you in his kingdom. And it's like, alright, this is how I know fucking religion is bullshit. You guys fucking preach all this shit, but then don't even follow your own shit. Like,
So the thing is, my grandma was up that night or that weekend as well.
yeah.
Well, I get home, I get off work and all that, and I just wanted to relax for a couple hours. Well, that couple of hours turned into an entire night of playing Destiny 1 with the raid group.
Oh, you fucking
And
degenerate.
I literally did
Absolute bad boy.
So the thing is, the only reason why I was up until like 4 or 5 in the morning is because our raid group, it was so bad that because we were doing
Was this on
teaching.
console?
Yeah, it was console. Because I
Okay.
didn't have a PS3.
I can definitely agree with that. My brother told me some horror stories about trying to do Destiny raids with people.
Yeah.
And
So
them
the
just
thing
not
is,
listening.
yeah. So with PS3, because I didn't have a PS4 yet, I was literally we were teaching we were teaching not Protozen. We were teaching the third raid, which is Kingsfall. We were teaching Kingsfall to these random people. Two random people. So my main raid group plus 2 randoms.
Mhm.
We were teaching them how to do it because they wanted to know, because they were going to teach their group how to do it and
I'm
get
sure
through
they
it.
were. Here's the thing.
They fucking left and I got heated. I was pissed. I was like, so thanks for making me waste 6 hours of my fucking life
Oh, yeah.
to teaching you guys how to fucking do this raid, and you guys didn't even complete it. It is now 4. I was like, it is now 6 in the morning, and you guys literally wasted my entire night. I could have already been asleep. I was pissed. The one person that had asked me to help teach them messages me. He has the nerve to say, well, we didn't feel like you guys were doing a well enough job at teaching us.
Mhm.
Thanks for getting us all the way up to the boss and not being able to finish it anyways. So I just want to say you guys are not that bad of a teacher, but you guys still suck at like getting us through the raid. I'm like, wait, what? We taught you.
All
The
I'm
fuck
hearing,
you
no.
mean?
All I'm hearing is they were looking for a carry. All right,
Oh, hell
and
yeah.
they were mad when you weren't carrying. And it's
Yeah,
like, that's not what
like,
this was. This was a teaching session.
yeah,
And if you
you
can't
guys
fucking
asked us to
listen,
teach you.
then you should get the fuck out of the raid.
Yeah, no, I was fucking
Look,
heated.
we had a very similar experience with the very first raid in Destiny 2. So we all get Destiny 2 and
Mhm.
grind, get our gear, and everyone gets everything that you need to be in that raid. We hit
Yep.
the required light level, everything.
Yep.
One of us does not. And he then complains when we're talking about replacing him. So we're like, all right, fine, you can come along. You know, we'll try to do it. We did not get anywhere near through. We kicked his ass out and then found someone with proper gear and completed it that night. But his message to me was my favorite, where he said, like, you guys are terrible. You guys are, I can't remember. It was something like, you guys are the reason that we're doing terrible right now. Like, I'm leading this group. And it's like, bro, you didn't even watch any of the videos about what to do through this shit. Like, you're literally being told what to do through it. And while he was listening, I'll give him that, his gear was not high enough to be a part of this group. And therefore was the reason we were not able to complete the first encounter. Not the boss, the encounter to get the boss to spawn.
Jeez.
You remember that one where you have to do the, like, tributes? And you do the 3 tributes? Couldn't do it. Because one of us wasn't high enough level to help defend that middle spot.
Jeez. So, with the light level being up to 1060 right now, I'm only like 1030. And, well, my raid group, we were doing all the raids. The only raid that I didn't complete or do with them is, the newest one. I don't know which one that is.
I have no idea. I haven't been paying attention to Destiny. I gave up after the second expansion. No, the first expansion. What was the first one? I think it was the second one, because I remember doing 2 expansions.
Was it where they killed off Kate 6?
Yes. Yeah.
Did you play that one, Forsaken? That's what it is.
That's the second one?
Yeah.
Or the first? That's the second one? Okay, cool. Then that's the one I remember. That's the first one?
Yeah, that's the big.
Then I only beat the first one. I only did the first one. I paid for 2 and didn't do the second one. I only did the first one.
Because Forsaken was the biggest major expansion, and then Destiny Beyond Light is the newest one that is coming out next month.
Hopefully Destiny 3 is pretty cool. That's all I gotta say. I just got burnt out from Destiny 2's intro.
Yeah.
Like, it could be awesome now, I don't care. Because I got burnt out by what happened in the beginning. Yeah. Especially with the drought. There was a drought between, like, the first, like, our initial release and the first expansion, where it was just like, there's nothing to do. There wasn't really a lot of content. And so, like, you just grinded shit for no reason. Like, that was literally how it felt. You were like, I'm launching the game for no reason. I have no reason to launch this right now. Beat everything, pretty much got all the gear I could ever want, unless they fucking redo something that's so amazing that I have to go back for it. Like, no reason.
Yeah, no. And see, that's another reason why I don't really fucking play D2 right now. Is because I've literally, like, the one thing I only like doing in D2 is doing the raids. That is literally it. I hate doing anything
the dailies, any of that stuff, the weeklies.
Yeah, because it gets repetitive. Well, it's like, guess what? It's the same Nightfall that we had 3 weeks ago.
Well, and it doesn't have. Here's the thing: they're going for an MMO, but an MMO has titles, mounts, like, stuff to do. What they should have added is, during your weeklies, complete 1,000 weeklies. Yeah, that's a lot. But if you complete 1,000, you get a title and a new speeder or something like that, or a new speeder trail, or a new speeder something. But create reason to play content and create, like, this circle, I guess is the best way to put it. You just need a circle of, like, I need to do this to get to that, and then I can unlock this, and then maybe that'll be unlocking this. You got to do it like World of Warcraft or any other big MMO has done in the past. MMOs now don't seem to like to do it properly, some at least, especially World of Warcraft, where, the only thing they do right now, actually, let's put it this way before we go on that tangent, is the pathfinding. And that's, if you do everything, pretty much, which is see all the content, do all the storylines, then you get flying, which is important. It helps a lot. Being able to fly around, that's pretty important.
And I'm guessing not a whole lot of people have that.
Not a whole lot of people do it, because it's actually pretty difficult to do, and therefore makes you feel better about doing it, and therefore gives you a reason and, like, a sense of accomplishment. when you get there. The problem is they've started being way too grindy about it, where it's just go see every piece of content, go finish every quest. There should also be like some cool shit, like, you know, secret little things where it's like go and / hug all of the innkeepers, or something. I don't know, something interesting that brings you in, and it's not just like go see all the land, go see all the quests, help all the villagers. Congrats.
Right.
I don't know. It feels too 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be like you're a part of that world and you've done all this stuff and you've talked to people. And maybe it's like there should be NPCs where you go and talk to them. Like even in Destiny 2, here's another example. In Destiny 2, there should be people you go and talk to that even though you just went and talked to them and had little conversations with them, later on in the storyline, those people, because you talked to them, maybe open up shop. Or something. You know what I mean?
Sort of domino effect in game.
Yeah, where, you know, you actually went and explored around, so maybe now they open up shop later and you've got a guy who sells you exotic weapons, even though they're not the best exotic weapons, they're old exotics that maybe you didn't get a chance to grab, or you missed out on this, or didn't see it, never dropped for you.
See, with Destiny, you can, like, buy exotics and shit from Xur and all that,
but they don't make it interesting.
No,
it's just a dude who's around. That's the problem. And he also is super boring in the sense that, like, is it still, let me question this, is it still where you have to get the coins and then you can trade them in?
No.
Okay, that's better at least, because that was stupid too. You had to collect the stupid, what was it, exotic coin or whatever, I can't remember.
Well, you had to collect strange coins.
There you go, strange coins.
In order to get the strange coins, you either had to do all the weeklies, all the dailies, and you had to complete almost every single
and that was
bounty.
the burnout from the beginning of D2 right there. Was having to do all that for something that didn't matter. All the exotics were crap, never mattered. Maybe once in a while you would see one and it'd be like, oh, but everyone had it too, because the dailies and the weeklies were super easy. You could knock them out in about 6 hours if you took a long time and had bad friends who couldn't aim. If you could aim, probably 3 hours, you could knock that shit out. Be done. Right before work. And they all leave for work and you go do whatever, jerk off.
And then, you see, the thing is, I had pre-ordered D1. And I literally, so I played D1. I played the shit out of it, and all of this, I had almost every, I was highest light on my friend group. I was highest light for PS3. I was 335 for PS3. I had beaten King's Fall multiple times. I have done Crota's End. I have soloed Crota's End because that was the easiest fucking raid to solo, just with the glitch alone.
I remember that glitch. I remember that video, dude, when it first dropped and everyone was like, what?
Yep. And then I also I was teaching Vault of Glass almost every other day. I was teaching Crota's End almost every day. I was not really teaching King's Fall because, like, my grade group would almost barely beat it almost every week.
See, I really liked D1.
Yeah,
I
D1
just didn't stick through all the way to the end because I was busy near the end of it.
Yeah,
but...
and see, the thing is, D1 raids, I love D1 raids. I hate D2 raids. The only raid that I actually like in D2 is the Forsaken one. Fuck, what is that one called? Forsaken raid. Last Wish. Because that one felt like it had some D1 mechanic. Because you had the encounters, you had multiple jumping puzzles, just like in King's Fall, and like you had so many encounters that literally it made the fucking raid feel like it was a D1 raid.
Well, not just that, it felt like there was more involvement. I don't know. When D2 first launched, the raids were so simplistic, and that was one of the biggest rage inducers for me when people wouldn't listen, is it'd be like, all right, all you have to do is pay attention, like in front of you, you're gonna see a little picture. It's gonna show you what we need to shoot. People couldn't understand that, and it's like, bro, there is something in front of you. Show me, just tell me what it is.
Yep.
And oh my god, little shit like that, bro. The biggest pain in the ass was also, like, especially what I heard from my brother. You would get people who do it, and then I guess they have ADHD. That's the best way I can describe it.
Yeah.
They were too busy looking around and shooting the enemies to even notice something in the top right of their periphery. You know what I mean? Like, that's ADHD, man. That's the best way to put it. Like, I have it, but apparently not that bad. Because that was the easiest raid for me. Was, right up there in my periphery, there's, what were the, I don't even remember what the symbols were. It was like a wolf. No.
Hey.
Wasn't it a wolf? I'm pretty sure it was a wolf.
Ooh.
It's the one where you got dragged across, I can't remember the raid name, but you got dragged across the thing, and then the people were in, it was the end of the raid, or the last boss of the raid, and the people got dragged across the thing on the mind, or whatever, and then there was people inside, who then were looking at the different pillars.
Leviathan.
Yeah, there you go. That one was so hard for people, and that was the easiest mechanics I've ever been in.
It really was.
Like, the easiest. And it's like, bro, this is the end of the raid with the easiest part. Let's just knock this out, bro. People couldn't do it. Literally unable to call out a symbol in front of them.
Yeah. My first completion of Leviathan was, I think it was when I first got D2 for the PS4. I power grinded up to whatever the highest light level was. Next thing you know, I go into the raid, and my OG raid group, which is where I used to do, or where we always went and did our raiding.
Yeah.
We get there, and next thing I know, we are literally like, we can't get past it. It's like, okay, we are literally the OG raid group. We always completed King's Fall. Why is it taking us a dick and a half to complete Leviathan?
Dude, Leviathan for some reason broke people. Especially that jumping puzzle. For some reason, people could not do that.
That jumping puzzle was the easiest fucking shit ever.
The literal easiest. You look down there and then see which one you're supposed to jump down and which one you're not. And you jump down the one you're supposed to. I don't know, man. That was like the killer for me. That was literally what made me just hurt inside. It was like, I have lost all faith in people.
Yeah. Because
they can't focus long enough to either call out symbols or make it through an easy jumping puzzle that you literally look in front of you and go, oh, I can go left, I can go right, or I can go through the middle. And it was beyond easy. Like, there was, the first time I ever did it was the only time I died on that puzzle. And then after that, I was like the only person besides, I want to say Milkshake came with us on that one too. I think Milkshake and a couple other people out of the Discord who got it like immediately. But it seemed like anyone else we brought from outside the Discord in, it was just so hard to figure that out to them. And so if we didn't do it, like if they got pulled into the puzzle, it was like, oh, this is a wipe. Like, that's how it was. It was, this is a wipe because this person got pulled in instead of one of us that actually can do it for some reason.
Yeah.
And then you had to like stand on certain pillars or something too. I can't remember. All I remember is it was basic.
That was kind of Faros.
Yeah, that one was easy too, and people couldn't do that.
So, Wolf, what have you been up to, bro?
Anime and MMOs.
Hell yeah, what anime?
I finished Assassination Classroom, Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia.
Oh yeah?
Naruto Shonen Jump.
Oh yeah?
What else? Death Note, obviously.
Have you watched, what's it called? Rising the Shield Hero?
No, but that's on my list.
It's so good, man. That's a good one. What about, God, what's it called? Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Have you watched that one?
That's also on my list.
It's a good one. It's funny.
Yeah, the first 2 arcs of Sword Art Online.
Hell yeah.
The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya.
I haven't watched that one.
Oh, I love it. The Disastrous Life of Psyche.
Haven't watched it.
I think that's pretty much it.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
What MMOs are you playing?
I have 3 right now.
Shit. That's alright, I'm playing too.
One of them being Wizard 101.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wizard 101, Final Fantasy, and Black Desert Online.
Okay, I'm playing BDO too. I'm playing BDO and old school RuneScape right now, and that's it.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, technically, I'm playing that Star Wars one, but that's on and off.
Was it
Yeah.
Battlefront?
No,
it's,
Star Wars.
Star Wars,
the
Old
old
Republic.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, the Old Republic.
that one's
you
pretty
got
fun.
me into it. Yeah, you got me into it. I played it, and then I haven't played it because of me moving.
Well,
And
yeah, I was about to say your internet was gone during pretty much the whole period after you joined.
Yeah.
We'll start playing it somewhere.
Yeah. So pretty much since I'm in a whole MMO stage, I've been grinding and watching anime the whole time.
I mean, that's literally what I do too. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We
I
watched-
also want to point out he hasn't streamed in what, a month and a half, almost 2 months, Wolf.
Yeah.
If you set it up right, you can watch anime and stream, and the stream won't even know.
Exactly. Exactly. I try to tune into these Wolfson videos, but he's never fucking live. It's like the fuck. He has 136 followers, and the last time he went live was wait, no, wrong one. Hang on. Wait, where is it? Videos. No, past broadcast was last month.
Woo, that's not too bad.
That's not too bad, yeah.
I
One
think that
month's
was
not too bad.
no. I think it was when I think it was right before I moved. Is when I last saw you live. I think right before I moved.
Yeah, I'm wanting to build a PC first, a new PC first.
What are you looking to put into it?
Make me open up links. See, I sent it to a friend. Oh, I opened the wrong link.
Good job.
AMD Ryzen 7 3800
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
X. Oh, am I supposed to go down for you guys?
Yes.
Just
go down the list.
Just read them.
Right, Cool Master Liquid ML 240 liters RGB, of course.
Of course.
AS Rock B550 Extreme 4 ATX AM4 motherboard.
Okay.
G Skill Trident Z Royal 32 gigabytes. Samsung 860 Evo 1 terabyte SSD.
Okay.
EVGA GeForce RTX 2070 Super 8 gigabytes.
I will say the EVGA, I have one. Mine's a 2060 RTX, and I'm in love with it.
Yes. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Cool.
It's not a bad build.
Unless you also want me to mention the case and monitor.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not up to date on all the latest cases, but I might know which one it is.
Lion Lee.
Oh, the Leanly?
Yeah. I like their cases.
Hell yeah.
C7 Prime Titanium 600 watts. Is it watts? 80 plus.
Hell yeah. Wait, how many watts?
600?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so relatively cheap, like 1.6K.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
My current setup with a B450 Tomahawk Max motherboard, AMD Ryzen 5 3600, Corsair RGB 8 gigs, but I have 32 gigs in total. And then I have the RTX 2060. I believe my PSU is a 600 or
I think it's a 650 if I remember right.
Yeah, it's either 600 to 651 the two. Watt, and then the
I remember
case is
650 if I remember when you took the picture.
yeah, and
Sent
then
it to us.
the case is a digital storm case, and my grand total for my current setup comes out to be like 1,200.
Oh wow.
All right, fine. I'll pull it up.
All right, Felicia, you got to pull yours up too.
Yeah, have
She
everyone
doesn't
pull
know.
up link.
I think Chris might have one though. Does Chris have one for you, Lacey?
If she's still here.
Oh,
Don't worry, if anything, she could just say a bunch of random numbers and letters,
she might have.
and just we all agree, like, yeah, that's a good choice.
Yeah. So either A, she completely passed out,
Maybe it's
or
possible.
because I haven't heard Buzz in a while.
That's true.
I haven't heard Buzz in a while.
If you are talking, please see you're muted. Anyway, I've got a Ryzen 9 3900X, Corsair H100i liquid cooler, Gigabyte X570 Gaming X, G-Skill Trident Z RGB, 32 gigs of RAM, a lot of hard drives. We got a 2 terabyte Seagate Barracuda, another one of those, Kingston 240 gig SSD, then an ADATA 240 gig and an ADATA 480 gig. And then actually there's one missing from that list. There's also, what is it, a 1 terabyte, I forget what drive it is. It's this Marley W drive, I don't remember what it is. And then I've got a 750 watt power supply. I have a CD DVD writer in there, but it's not actually hooked up. A bunch of fans, a controller for those fans, 4 monitors.
RGB, of course.
Yeah. RGB. Actually, this isn't the right keyboard. No, it is HyperX, right? SteelSeries mouse, Kingston. This is the wrong headset. Actually, my headset is the Core SteelSeries. Fuck, what is it?
That's right. I need to buy a new headset.
Doesn't Uni need a new headset?
No, she needs a new mic.
Arctic 7. Then we have the blue Yeti Blackout Edition with the shock mount. Total comes out to 2,146.94. It's actually a little bit off because this doesn't have all the parts in there properly, but right? Yeah, some of these are zeroed out. Yeah, a bunch of these are zeroed out. The blue Yeti.
Yeah, she didn't. She didn't specify. She just said the Samsung one. I just agreed with her.
Well, with her mic?
Yeah.
Should have gotten her fucking at least the blue snowball shit.
Yeah, she was thinking that, but I sent her Alpha Gaming. I don't know if you know them.
Nope.
Harris Heller. He had this video about mics, different types of mics, and which one to get. And she said she really liked the Samsung one.
See, that's where you messed up, though.
Nah, that's where you messed up.
That is
Anyway,
true.
anyone else try to buy a 3000 series card? Because I did. Both the 3080 and the 3090, and I got fucked both times. Literally watched all the websites stop responding on the first one, 3080, and then it was just gone. That was awesome. And then for the 3090, I actually got it in my cart 3 different times. But by the time I got to pay and like click pay, it was like out of stock.
That must have hurt.
It hurt a lot. It hurt a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm glad a little bit because one of the ones I tried to buy, apparently people are having problems with now.
Oh.
So there's this whole new controversy that's pretty awesome to hear about. Apparently, the 3000 series, the specs require certain power delivery setup. Well, apparently that minimum spec isn't quite enough, at least for the 3080. as far as they're finding so far. Some of the AIVs or the third-party builds
Yeah.
literally are not working. People are having them crash to desktop and stuff like that. Like you'll be playing a game, all of a sudden, boom, there's your desktop, and it's because the card is not getting like clean enough power with the power delivery system. And man, one of the cards I almost bought on the 3080s because I was sitting there clicking the page for it. Apparently, was one of the ones that has that problem. So, really freaking glad I didn't get that card.
Oh yeah,
Like,
bet.
I would have been so mad, dude. $800. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah,
imagine that.
that would have been a waste of a good $800.
are they at least recalling them?
Not yet.
Oh, no.
Hopefully, in the future, maybe. But for those people who have purchased them, I'm so sorry. And
Alright,
the
that's
bots that did, fuck you.
Yeah.
Literally,
'Cause-
bots are the reason that it was so hard to get both the 3080 and the 3090. Like,
Yeah.
I literally watched websites like B&H just go down. Literally, just completely go offline. And Newegg, the second time, it literally went offline completely. A couple times it was just like, cannot reach this page. And then sometimes it would reach it and it would be like, we're experiencing high volume, cannot show you anything. And I'd sit there and try to get in, could not get in. Somehow people are buying it still, but I couldn't.
Bots, bro.
Mhm.
Fucking bots.
Sending automated scripts to the server so that it actually responds to them, except the other people.
Mhm.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
No wonder they don't get rights in dystopian fiction.
It's true. I mean, look, it's a robot. It's hard to give it rights unless it can think for itself. Then we got a little bit more to talk about, but
As of now, we'll just be bigoted towards them.
I mean, especially the ones that buy out my graphics cards. Fuck them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hope their server goes down.
Server goes to shit.
Hold on,
No,
let me
I hope
cover
the
the mic
server
too,
goes
Alexa.
Yeah, whoa. Alexa, sorry.
Yeah, you don't want her to turn and kill me.
Oh, it's gonna kill you.
Oh,
One
yeah.
day, you're literally gonna wake up and it's just gonna be standing over you with like two little sprouted legs underneath it. It's gonna be like, I'm sorry, Wolf. And you're like, how do you know my moniker? And then it stabs you.
I'll never get an answer, and that's the saddest part.
Mm-hmm. Well, it knows.
It's just-
It's learned from reading our fiction that's the
Yep.
best way to do it. It's even scarier.
I'm
So,
shaking my boots.
So what?
so one thing, I've
Mhm.
actually been getting a couple compliments on my beard just out in public and shit. Just
Oh, yeah?
off topic here.
I mean,
I
dude,
fucking-
it's thick AF. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I went to the gas station today, like I told you, Ross, because
Yeah.
I had to cash a check real quick.
Mm.
So I was there, I was cashing it, and the cashier, and she's older than I am, obviously, or not obviously, but
Wow,
Like,
that
I
was
would say-
mean.
That's a bit rude.
yeah. Well, okay, so
I hope
I can
she's
tell
not a
she-
fan. That would be mean.
I could tell that she's a bit older than I am. She's in her
Damn,
mid
dude,
to
you
late
are just
30s, like I
laying on this poor lady. I bet she's beautiful. All right, chat. I
I'm
want
not
you to know
lying. She
that.
is pretty cute. She is pretty cute.
She's
Uh,
beautiful.
But
She's a
she-
beautiful
Cougar chaser
lady,
over there
just like
now.
all beautiful women out there.
She was like, so I've been noticing you've been coming in here quite a bit. Just
Oh,
to get,
she's
like,
been
food
noticing
and-
you, senpai.
yeah, I know. She was like, and I will say this: your beard is actually pretty nice. I was like, well, thank you. I was like, I groom it almost every other day and all that, and I put beard oil and everything in it when I have beard oil.
She's like, can I put beard oil in there for you, senpai?
No.
I think there's a fan
Um,
service anime that's like this.
Mm-hmm.
But
Chat
no, she
And or viewers, if you want to make a fan service anime about Brandon here, meeting
his
up with the lady at the gas station and them becoming sweet lovers, just send it to us. We'll put it on the NSFW podcast that will start up soon.
The
Anyway,
actor-
continue your story. Go ahead.
But as I was getting the money, I was like, "Well, thank you. I appreciate the compliment." And she's like, "Yeah, no problem." And I ended up leaving. As I left,
She
my
whistled
no,
sweetly.
I actually ran into one of my old high school buddies, and he's like, "Brandon?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Dude, I love the beard." I was like, "Thank you." And he's like, "You definitely, it's no longer patchy." I was like, "Oh hell no, dude, like it's
And that's
foot."
when the gentleman walked up and
Man.
slightly caressed Mason's beard. Mason turned to him and said, "Oh, do I have something in my beard?" And he says, "No, just me." And he grabs the beard and pulls him in for a kiss. There we go. There you go, chat. That's the beginning of your fan fiction. Let's hear it. Anyway, continue.
Cut to black.
Yeah.
But after he said nice beard and everything, I was like, "Well, thank you, dude. I appreciate it." I was like, "You have a nice goatee." I was like, he's like, "Well, thank you. I've been working on it myself." And I was like, "Okay, well, it was nice seeing you again." And fucking, we went on our way. And I get back here, it was just like, "Okay, well, first awkward experience, getting complimented on my beard. All right, I'm cool with it."
Later on, while Mason's walking home, he can't help but think about his goatee. He wishes that he had kissed him back, but he hadn't. Maybe next time, he thinks. Maybe
Thought
next
of
time
his
I see
making
him
his
at the
pants-
gas station.
The thought of his making his pants tighter.
Oh, man, this is becoming a whole nother thing. Anyway, alright. Sorry, chat. We had to do it.
That's a different podcast.
Man, imagine going outside, weird champ.
Hey man, I was hungry. I needed the money.
Did you wear a mask?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
man.
actually believe
So
it or
you
not.
only see the beard.
Yeah, you can see
It's
the
all
beard
beard,
just hanging
bro.
out hard.
That's how I fucking, after I left the gas station and everything, I took it off because I was hungry as fuck. So pizza, and the dude. That's how I got recognized, was the fact that I had taken off my mask. Otherwise, he wouldn't have fucking recognized me because obviously I'm older, my hair, yeah. And it's like he wouldn't have recognized me if I would have left the mask on, which I kind of wish I would have done. But oh well.
Why, you didn't want to get recognized?
It's not something I really like, especially when I used to go to high school with a bunch of fucking crackheads.
That doesn't mean people can't change. Damn, you are so judgmental. Calling all those people and telling them that you're judging them online.
See, the thing is, only 5 of them I knew personally, like on a personal level, and then the rest I didn't really know. But I call everybody a crackhead.
Damn. That's some
Just out of spite.
That's some serious judgment.
See, I call my own brother a crackhead.
Is he
All
a
right.
crackhead?
No, he's not.
Okay, well
I call him
then,
crackhead.
look,
Like,
have you ever met Schwiss? Did you meet Schwiss? I think he came in once.
no, I don't think I've ever met him.
Look,
The cheese.
he's a crackhead. All right. He literally one time comes in to our Discord, right, and starts sending me these pictures. He's like, "My brother gave me this workout powder to use," and he sends me these pictures. And it's like clumped up in the middle, and I was like, "Dude, that's a crack ball in the middle." And he's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Dude, your brother just got rid of his crack ball," like giving him shit for it. But literally one time he drank it, like drank it while we were sitting there all hanging out, and then he went to the gym because he would take us places while we were in Discord call. Let's just put it that way, okay? He sounded like he was on crack. You know what I mean? Like the way he was yeah, it was just the workout juice probably, but probably had some energy drink like qualities to it, but still.
Yeah.
He acted like a crackhead for real. And that's why he's the king of crackheads in the Discord channel. Or in the Discord. Foundbound Discord. By the way, anyone who's watching, you're welcome to use mobogaming.com for URL shortening. At some point we will be getting a shorter URL. But for right now it's not. So yeah. Image hosting maybe later, but that comes with needing staff for someone to at least drop in every now and again and make sure people aren't uploading shit that we can't host, because we're not that kind of host. We're talking about gaming hosting, like gaming pictures and community stuff, not porn. All right, chat. All right, cool.
That's other podcast.
That'll be a different website that we open. It'll be called bobsfreecams.com.
Oh hell yeah, let's
go. Anyway.
Oh man.
Did we lose Fleecy? I think we lost her.
I really think we have, yeah.
That's unfortunate. We'll just move her down and we don't have her. We need an AFK channel. Wow.
Oh hey.
I mean, this is the first it's ever happened.
Yeah.
I think it's because
she has kids and stuff, so I figure she had to go make sure kids went to bed and then forgot or had to deal with other shit. Whatever. No.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we were talking about a lot of stuff and
yeah.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
I just made an AFK channel. Probably need to actually like.
You have to set that properly, but yeah.
Yeah, call him out.
Oh, Wolf, have you seen the new Discord update?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, so everybody that has the Gaming Junkies role, so you, myself, Ross, Hermit, Shadow, and Boom still, because he is one of the original 6. If you click on server settings in the Discord and click on roles, you can click view server as a role, and you can literally see.
It is a pretty cool feature.
Yeah, it doesn't affect because it's
mostly just really nice because like every now and again someone would join the server and be like, I can't see any of the channels, and I'd be like, what? And then I would look through it and be like, oh shit, yeah, they have no permissions.
Yep.
So it's a great way for you to just quickly test to make sure that people can actually see the proper channels and everything. I'm not gonna lie, it's something that should have existed.
Yeah, and it's really nice. And then the one thing that Ross and I both kind of agree that should be a Discord thing is the fact that the black should be able to be changed to
whoa. Let's rephrase that, okay? Jesus Christ, my God.
So,
alright, hang on. No, let me just talk. You shut up. Anyway, when you're in a voice call, you should be able to change the background color. That's it. That is just, I should be able to change it to green or something so I can then green screen it. Or change it to blue, or change it to violet, whatever I want to change it to. My main point is that way I can green screen it out after the fact. Very nice, a little feature. Problem is Mason over here with the freaking rainbow of colors of Sneak behind him. I'm not gonna be able to green screen shit.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. The only thing that's green is actually this one.
No,
that's it.
Nope. Next, over to the 2 over.
This.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a toothbrush?
Right there.
This is a toothbrush. I can literally just like
there you
move
go, brush
it.
your teeth for
I'm just saying that would be green screened out too.
So it's a fucking
no
toothbrush.
one would know.
Also, if I did green, the green around the talking things would go away. So I'd have to do blue, which then I can't do because you have blue on that one, on the third one in bottom row. Yeah, and then you know, I just gotta pick a color that no one uses. Anyway, main point.
Orange.
If I could change it. The problem is the current color, which is black, is on my shirt, is on his shirt, is on this, is on my brother behind me, my TV's over here. It'll all be green screened.
Yep.
It doesn't work for me.
It would be interesting. Your hat would be green screened.
My hat.
Actually,
you know what? Let's just do it for fun.
This would be interesting. I'm curious now.
Podcast cams, filters.
This is gonna be interesting. Let's watch. So, Wolf, what type of desk did you get?
There we go. That's what it looks like.
L shape. I forgot the color, but it's an L shaped desk.
Oh, nice.
Quite like it. I got more desk room.
This. So I love the fact that it's the green screen is on and active. The thing is, this should be green screened, but it's not.
It's just gray enough. That's the thing. I have it turned down enough that it doesn't pick up that light of gray. But as, like I said, here's the TVs. Like, you know what I mean? Here's my TVs. Like, my t-shirt actually didn't get green screen too bad. My hat did a little bit, but not too bad.
Like
some of the
my
stuff behind
t-shirt,
me. Yeah, your
like my
t-shirt
t-shirt
partially
is
did.
all sorts of weird. Like parts of my beard. Like what?
Yeah, you got all sorts of funness going on with you. So, you know, can't use that.
No.
Hopefully in the future I can change that color.
Yeah, hopefully they add that feature because then it would be like actually nice because like you would actually be able to green screen it. And then we would actually get your like we would more than likely be able to like pull up the cams and then see
the other option is if I could force a layout no matter what, like 1, 2, 3, 4 like it currently is, you know what I mean? So that then I can always capture I'm this one, you're that one. You know, guest is 4, 3, and then guest is 4. You know what I mean? It'll always be me 1, Mason 2, guest, like that. Then I could cut those out and everything. But even then, I need that color change for that background because it's rounded.
See, the thing is, I see people doing podcasts. The thing is, I don't know how they keep getting their cams to split up the way they do it.
Well, what they do is you pop it out, and then if you have a certain number of people every single time, it'll always look the same. But we don't always have the same number of people. That's why I built a couple. I built one for 2 people and one for 4 people, which is our current setup. Which the 4 people one kind of works with the 3 people one too, so it's fine. But if I could change that background color, then I could also cut out that background when the 3 people one is centered and something. That's the other thing. I wish the 3 people one, it didn't center it. It kept them to the left or the right. That way I could always cut out that one.
Yeah.
It's a whole mess.
It's Discord for you.
No, it is. Absolutely.
No,
One
we should
other
put
option.
a ticket in.
I mean, we could.
Yeah,
Did they have a suggestion? Let's see.
I think so. I think we have to go to Twitter to do it.
Slide into DMs real quick.
Yeah,
you're sliding in my DMs? Oh shit.
Yeah. Discord.com/new. Oh yeah, there we go. I don't need to. Let's see here. Okay. Company, no. Product, new. Resources. Oh.
Discord.
Oh, feedback. Yeah, resources, feedback. Here you go. I'm gonna paste
support.discord/suggestions.
There's also that feedback. Yeah, because there's an overlay one.
Oh wait, this is just let's see what you got here.
Color selection for overlay users. That the people are.
So it'd be under voice and video. I shouldn't do this while I've been drinking. I'll do this at another time when I haven't been drinking.
Say we have this on recording. If it changed.
I can come back and I can come back and well, what do you mean they can prove it was us? I don't care. I want their suggestions to go through. I don't care.
That's right. We get the credit.
I don't care. I need to not be having drinking in my system. Look, that's the first point right there. I can't articulate properly what I want to say. But when I'm not drinking, I could, and maybe they'll put it in there. We'll all kind of suggest roughly the same thing. That way it seems like an influx of people wanting the same thing, because we all do want the same thing, roughly. The ability to control how the video looks, like the layout, and control the background color. And then that way you can use it for other things.
Yeah. And see, the thing is like, it would be a really good idea, especially for podcasting, because a lot of people nowadays, I think, actually, now that I think about it, a lot of people use like Zoom to do their podcasts and stuff. They don't always use Discord. But like for Discord, it would be like a pretty smart idea for them to like do it for Discord because they have a lot of users for Discord and a lot of people do podcasts with Discord. So like it would make sense to like be able to like change the coloring and all that for when
Have
podcasts
control over
happen.
that type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And then like be able to split up the people and everything. This way you can like
Or at least
capture
have a layout so that you can
Now he's talking
force
about
how it
segregation.
looks. Yeah, I was about to say, Jesus, man, you're just getting all over the. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, it would be nice though to control how, like, you know,
Discord
camera
looks
1's
when-
here, camera 2 here, camera 3 here, camera 4 here. You know what I mean?
and the camera
Enforce
5
that.
and 6.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and then that way you always know where those are gonna be. You can capture that spot. It would
Yep,
be nice. I agree. Wouldn't it be
Yeah.
nice?
it would be. It would be pretty nice because it would make it easier to do podcasting.
Absolutely.
So,
All right.
what else have we been up to before we end it real quick? Or what are we planning on doing?
I mean, I've been playing a lot of BDO, Black Desert. Hopefully soon my brother will be joining me as soon as I can buy a 3080. Want to buy 3080? We'll trade liver.
And or kidneys.
No, you know what? I've decided those kidneys are mine. They can fuck themselves. If they want kidneys, I'll stab them twice and then take their 3080 instead. No,
Or take their kidneys.
yeah, there you go. Or I'll
Yeah, there
stab
you
them
go.
in the kidneys. That way their kidneys don't even work. No, I'm
No,
just
but you
joking.
need that to sell.
I'm just joking, chat. I would never stab people. I'm not a violent
I'm not
person.
joking. We need the kidneys to sell to get the 3080.
No, I just need
Yeah.
a 3080. I'll give you my liver. It's not great, but it actually is great because you know what? It's never failed me. Has your liver failed you? It probably has.
You've been working out your liver.
Yeah, it's working out hard.
As he takes a shot. Let's see here. I've been just playing fucking mainly a lot of FPS. I've just got my internet back on Monday. I've been streaming
True.
every fucking day, so
That's good.
fucking first
We've
stream
been
back.
playing
I got
Valorant. You've been punching
Yeah.
trees. We were playing Siege. You were
uh,
punching some
I-
other stuff.
I actually dropped a 10 bomb on our first game of Siege. I've never done that on PC. That's my first time ever doing that on PC.
That's because you're finally starting to get the feel for. Were you playing keyboard and mouse, or were you
I'll fuck
playing? Hell yeah,
my
dude.
controller's not even. Yeah, my controller's
Hell
not plugged
yeah.
in.
Dude, I'm
on
happy
this.
for you. Keyboard and mouse or die. Okay.
Yeah. See, the thing is like
Unless the game calls for a controller, which
Yeah.
there are some.
like the only thing is like I only have my controller in for 5M. That is because I can't drive with keyboard and mouse. I have to drive with a controller. So, but that's the only reason why the controller is plugged in. Other than that, I haven't touched my controller in about 2 weeks, anyways. Because last time, when did I fly into the city last time? Like fucking.
See, I
just
might as
happened.
well just talk about this because fuck it anyway. But so for a while there, the only reason I can do keyboard and mouse in GTA 5 is for a while there. What I would do is I had some trainer menus essentially, and I would go in and I would spawn various vehicles, and then I would fly around and whatnot using them. Well, the easiest way to do it, because most of the trainer menus were keyboard and mouse type controls to open them and go through them, was to then learn to fly with WASD and then, you know, your numpad, which is 8, 4, 5, and 6. Which is not the
Well-
easiest, but at the same time, once you kind of get the feel for it, it almost feels like 2 joysticks. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, having inputs that are 1 or 0, which is on or off, actually isn't the worst when you're using both. You know what I mean? Because 1 is your pitch, yaw, tilt, and everything like that. And
Yeah,
then
your
1,
rotors.
and then 1 is literally your, like,
Speed
faster,
and stuff.
slower, and then
Your turn.
what is it, the back rotor turn, whatever that's
Yeah.
called. I can't remember it. There's a technical
Turning.
name. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but there's a technical
Your-
name for that.
Yeah. So
Your
you have
tail, there's a name for it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Main point is you kind of learned like that, and then
Yeah.
once I've done that, I'll go into 5M, I literally, without even thinking about it, I let go of my mouse and I'll just start driving like that. You know what I mean? Because even in 5M, you have a little bit of control over your vehicle. Not the best. They turn down your air control and literally turn it off as far as being able to save yourself. But really what you can do is you can control yourself while you're on the road. You can keep your tires on the ground. You can force them more down. You know what I mean? Like, you're taking a hard right, you fucking push down on the opposite direction, and that causes your tires to a little bit shift against that shit. And it helps with the turns and stuff. It's little things like that that I've learned. It's actually not bad. It's not like they, with some computer games where you play them and it's like, bro, you guys didn't even try these controls out. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it feels. You're like, these controls are shit. And you have to play on a controller because they didn't even try them, it feels like. Then GTA 5, it feels like that at first, but once you start to learn them, it's actually not bad. You know what I mean? It's actually really intuitive. The only one that really kills me is push to talk, which is N. I've never understood. That's another thing. CSGO is another one that does that. K is your push to talk. Why is that? I can't reach that. You know what I mean? How am I supposed to
reach it with my thumb?
Can you?
Yeah.
While you're competitively playing, you can reach K?
Oh, fuck no.
Exactly. That's the point. How the fuck is that optimized? Like, here's the thing. GTA 5, if you look at all their controls, everything is in hotspots. You know what I mean? It circles very specific places where your hands already are. They don't accept one thing, that N button. It's a little far out there. It's like the outlier.
Yeah. And see, with Siege, all your controls are literally like right there.
That's another one.
Q and E, your Q and E are your leans, and then your talk is G.
That's the only one that kills me. Q and E shouldn't. Okay, so being an MMO player, Q and E is my strafe.
Oh.
And A and D are my turn. And I only use turn if I'm like, there's very few options of using it, but it's still useful. But sometimes I'll even unbind those in some games and just use Q and E as strafes and just call it good. You know what I mean? And use W and Q and E. So it's really, that was why it was so hard for me to use that for my leans. And I had to put it on my mouse. And actually, I don't know if you noticed that, I literally was killing it after I moved that to it because I could literally lean and think about it.
Yeah, you ended up actually dropping, I think, 3 kills that last match. That last match that we did, you dropped 3 kills.
When the other ones, I got 3 assists and 2 assists. And I literally could feel the difference. I was like, oh, I can lean. Oh, thank you, God. Because I just can't hit W, Q, and A at the same time. Like, I can push both of them, but I don't feel comfortable with it. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I'm hitting them comfortably, especially with this damn keyboard, where if I hit W just a little bit too much off of the center, it will literally pop out, just like my control key, all that shit. This HyperX keyboard, crap. I hate it. I will never buy another HyperX keyboard ever again. As soon as this one dies, I'm buying another one. But for now, it works still, so fuck it. It's just what it is.
There you go. And my fucking Cyanosa trauma is fucking dying on me. Yep. Because I'm not gonna fucking beat it.
I was about to say.
And that's my own fault. So
it is what it is. Look, I used to be the same way, bro. That's what I was trying to explain earlier. Like, I used to always punch shit, and I try not to now.
But yeah, what are your plans for Wolf? Are you planning on streaming again here soon? Because if so, I need that Wolfson stream, brother.
Oh yeah, I'll stream there once and then go offline for a month again.
This guy.
Gotta keep it consistent.
That's fair.
Yeah, dude. At least he's consistent with his stream schedule. Come on. What are you talking about?
Yeah, there you go. There's mine.
My new schedule is the 13th of every month.
So, Wolf,
Yes.
Am I wrong in guessing that you like making stuff in like Blender and stuff like that, or was it you were like rendering video? Not
No.
like, but you were doing that. You know what I mean?
Possibly doing, but
Okay.
nothing.
No Blender stuff.
Blender, yeah.
I'm looking for people to help me out with Blender. I've been watching tutorials and stuff, but putting everything to okay. Blender.
Yeah,
What's the best way to put this? Okay, Blender is Photoshop, but for making 3D animation. Is the best way to put it, and it's free.
I have very basic knowledge of Blender.
Very, very much the same.
You probably have more than me. It's been so long for me.
I mean, I haven't rendered anything yet. That's the thing. I've been making stuff in there, but not making stuff that I'm gonna render out. It's like, oh, I'm following this tutorial. Oh, mine is nowhere near the same as theirs. Deleted. But in the future, I will be making some stuff. I have made stuff in the past. Mostly what I'm looking to try and do is have like, you know, people who are interested in doing that kind of stuff, or even just making stuff for each other. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not that good with this, so I'll make this in Blender for this person if you guys will do this, or you know, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, kind of a community trade where it's like, I'm not good with this, but you might be, and I can do this for you, which you may not be good at, and stuff like that.
Nah, in terms of that, my best would be with Adobe products, like After Effects.
I mean, that's cool.
Premiere Pro.
I'm not that good with Adobe, I'm not gonna lie. I'm okay. I know it a little bit, and like, I took some classes in high school, but as far as being like some of the big YouTubers, I guess is the best way to put it, not even close. You know what I mean? Even the people who do the face tracking better than the other guys, you know, the ones that don't follow it properly and it doesn't quite stick to their face.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a pro, but I can at least say I'm intermediate.
Yeah.
So, Wolf, I will say this, and for podcast that is, we do have a podcast Twitch channel. Probably not going to stream to it all that much. Just because
you could back up stream it.
Yeah, we could.
And then that way, if for some reason like the person recording crashes, that way it's backed up.
Yep.
It's a thought.
So, it is called, and this will be the plug.
It'll be in the Discord or in the Twitch chat.
It'll be in the Twitch chat, and actually, I've been commenting as the podcast, as you guys can see. So, but it will be also in the YouTube links down below. Fleecy's info more than likely won't be in the description just because
privacy. Yep. Don't worry about it, chat.
Yep. Nope.
If you want to come chat with her, you can come talk to me first, and you can hang out with me.
Yep.
And we'll probably play video games with them at the same time, so don't worry about it.
Video games.
Well, actually, I did get her BDO, but it never.
We
never got it working. No, we never got it working on her computer for some reason. She literally would try to launch it. So I was watching on Discord screen sharing. She would launch it. It would start, and then it would just close.
You're talking about me?
We tried, yeah.
Oh, there she is. Where were you?
I was wrapping presents. I'm sorry.
No
we
worries.
got the extended cut.
We were just talking about BDO and how like we were trying to get it to work for you, but literally you would launch it and nothing would happen. I was watching on Discord screen sharing, and you would hit the launch
ended
button.
up getting it to work, but I don't know how. After like 12 months.
That's funny. I mean, if you want to play, just let me know. All right, well, just let me know if you do want to play.
It's kind of hard for me to stick with BDO.
It's hard. It's a very hardcore game.
Yeah, it definitely is. Especially because it's more PvP leaning than the other MMOs I play.
If you need a guild, I'm happy to invite you to our guild, Wolf, because our guild's super chill, but they're also super like tight knit. You know what I mean? Like if you get attacked by someone and you're in one of the, you know, like they usually hang out in Bolaños, like Bolaños 1 through 9.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh well, right now I have a seasonal character.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I almost made one, but I wasn't sure, and I wasn't sure what that was all about because I hadn't been like looking at all that. You know what I mean? So I made a assassin, whatever. It also doesn't matter though for me because I have a bunch of decent gear, so I just handed that shit to him, and he's already like level 37 or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know what's the point of seasonal too. I just listen to Apollo.
I think it's for new people. That's my best guess. Is it's for people who never played before.
I think Apollo even said that you get pretty good gear for basically free.
Yes, well, that's the thing. Pretty good gear, depending on what you have. Because I looked at what Tet is for theirs, and it's not better than my gear. And some of my gear is not even Tet; it's Try. You know what I mean? The only thing that's all Tets for me is my weapons. I have Tet, and that's on my lawn. I have my Tet main, Tet awakening, Tet secondary.
I think I made a Kunoichi because that was the closest thing to a ninja.
Oh yeah, the Kunoichi
in Final Fantasy. Yeah.
Those ones are so fun, dude. I need to level mine up again.
Yeah, because I saw the way it looked and played, and I'm like, oh, I'm a ninja main in Final Fantasy. This will be easy to get into.
Oh yeah, no, they're fun, and they're super strong. Like I have not even that decent of gear, like weapons wise, for them. I just pass my gear between all my characters.
Yeah,
that one does not have that great of weapons. It still rips through everything, and it's like 50. I wouldn't say it's 55 actually. It's not that high. I need to get it to 58. I have that's the thing. Like I have a decent amount of characters, but not that many past 56 probably. Like most of them hit like 50 and then go to like 50 to 55 somewhere in there and stop. But if I can get them, I need to get 2 more to 58, and then I can hit the next tier for daily silver too.
Yeah, I got power leveled, and I was just even more confused than I was in the beginning. So I started a new one.
Yeah, power leveling your friends doesn't help in that game.
No.
Like, at best, what you should do is power level one of their characters, and then they don't play that character, but that way they get the silver rewards from it, and then they play another character. You know what I mean? Because you're not gonna learn anything from that. Like you almost have to play it normally just so you can learn your character properly.
Yeah, there's so much, and it definitely does not hold your hand.
No, past level like 30 roughly, it stops holding your hand altogether, and that holding of your hand is very light, loose term of holding hands.
Yeah,
it does not hold your hand whatsoever, really, in comparison to like real hold handy games like
Wizards 101.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I've never played that, so I can't speak on it, but I'm guessing. Also, what is it? What's that crappy one on Steam that everyone makes fun of? God damn it. I can't remember the name of it. It's like it's like Arc Age, but very much you just hang out in one area. You get on a boat and then you queue for certain areas, and that's it.
Does it start with a T?
Yeah,
Terraforge?
Something like that. No, what's it called? I've played it. I can't remember what the fuck it was called. It was terrible. It was so bad. It was. My review for it was literally, this game is the most hand-holdy game I've ever played.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah, I'm looking through Steam now too.
Let's see. Let me go to all my reviews. I remember writing the review and being so mean.
I'm about to leave a really fucking mean review here in a second.
Oh,
for which one?
Terra.
No.
Yeah, Terra. That was that was another one.
Terra. Okay.
Here it is. It is called City of Steam Arcadia. And my review for this game was literally, this game itself looks very nice. However, half an hour into the game, I was bored due to the fact that the game will literally play itself. I found myself watching Netflix and mashing keys to beat dungeons. Bored quickly as the story didn't really draw me into it. Like I was so bored I didn't even write a full review.
It just took me to Detective Girl of Steam City.
Yeah, it's so bad. It's such a bad game.
Oh, Rise of the Rose? No.
So, by the way, as we are talking about you guys, or as you guys are talking about your reviews and shit about the shitty games, I am currently going through the Gaming Junkies Twitch channel. I am currently adding everybody as a moderator. For the most part, the Twitch channel has been set up 100% for the most part. Now we just got to get streaming out. So,
I think I already followed.
Later on, we'll set up some more stuff. I'll help you out.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll just get little G added as well.
Can't moderate my own shit.
I can't what?
Can't moderate my own shit, and you're putting more responsibility on me.
I moderate your chat more than you do.
Yeah.
And I don't even think I'm a mod.
I don't know who's a mod.
Mod a beer. I'm sad. Not completely, but this beer is empty. Too bad I have more whiskey.
Wait, no, I think I am a mod. I think you did add me as a mod quite a while ago.
Oh, I'm surprised I know how to get to this page.
I also made everybody an editor, so I mean.
So what games have you been playing, Fleecy?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
My usual.
Your usual, just Overwatch, Rocket
who's your
League,
main on
Fallout
Overwatch?
guys. Her main is. I'm gonna actually let her answer. Never mind.
My main game? I think I would just say Overwatch.
No,
Yeah,
no,
who's
no,
your
no.
main?
Main character.
Oh, and which game?
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Oh, I play Orisa.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's a really good tank, frankly.
Oh, how do you feel? Because I know tanks get a lot of CC.
Well, the problem is most tanks, freaking, we always got like some random tank who goes like Hamtaro mode, and then just goes off by themselves. So poor Fleecy, Hunter. It's right there. So poor Fleecy's just like by herself protecting us half the time, and then sometimes you get a really good tank and they'll like actually Hamtaro or whatever, it doesn't really matter what character, they'll back up tanker though, and freaking
Wait, so you play 2 agent?
Oh yeah,
I can call you agent.
yeah, I play a
Who do
few
you
characters.
main?
Well, I main May, but I'll
May.
play May, Mercy, Junkrat, Soldier,
Yeah, soldier makes sense.
Moira, Lucio on occasion if it's the right map for it and I can boopio people into the holes and
Obviously,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying Bridget more, but
And fair on the occasional big map where it's like I can actually get some space between me, but otherwise I always get sniped out and I hate that shit on small maps. You know what I mean?
Fair.
Yeah. Same. I'm bad at fair when it's a small map, especially because I boop up and people boop, I'm dead. And it's like, all right, cool. Thought I was being sneaky.
Most of the time, I kind of get like cornered into being a tank. I don't mind it though. I like playing a tank, but I suck at DPS. That's why.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, it's either
We've had
heals
it
or
way
tank.
worse. We've had way worse. That's the thing. Like some of our DPS. Remember that Genji that we got?
Sometimes it gets really
on
bad.
the last
one good one we had?
No, the bad one that we got on the last one we played.
Oh,
Literally our last game.
Hard because most of them are bad.
Well, yeah, but that dude literally. Okay, so my favorite part of that whole match was during it. He started being like, "Team group up on me." You know what I mean? Using that button. He was so far out of place. It was like, why the hell would we be up there with you? You're literally next to them right now. We're playing on the site, bro. Like we're playing back and holding the corners and like I don't know. It literally was killing me inside. This dude was like spamming that. He was like group up, and it's like
ignore them.
Why the hell would I group up with you, bro?
Them. No, I usually ignore them when they do shit like that. But no, what irritates me the most is when, like, say we're not playing with a full group of people, and it's some couple of randoms, and of course I'm playing, a shield, and we get a random bastion that just goes off, like, in La La Land. I'm like, I'm not gonna follow you into the worst fucking spots, like.
Yep, that too. We get non-milkshake bastions usually. Because milkshake's like our number one bastion. Most people in our group
Milkshake or
don't
Buzz.
go.
If they play Bastion, I'll typically
gotta play
stick
with
I
with
was about to
Buzz.
say it's either milkshake or milkshake or Buzz. We go bastion, but none of our group goes bastion other than them. Maybe me every now and again if they're healing or something. But
I like Symmetra, but Chris or Buzz, he's way better at it than me.
he's definitely got it down from doing the death matches. Those were fun.
Shut up. He said pretty much everything. You're mean.
I mean,
I definitely gotta play with you guys.
I mean, Buzz has definitely gotten way better. When we first started, you guys were really like trying to figure out like characters that you like and stuff.
With a freaking controller, dude.
Well, that too, but I mean,
that was
even
like
then,
the worst.
The only reason that's the worst on PC is because you just can snap to people quicker with a mouse. You know what I mean? Like there is an inherent latency between using a controller and using a mouse. There is a difference.
Yeah, with Overwatch, you need to snap quickly.
Yeah, and it's just it's a tiny one, but I mean it's good enough that someone can snap to you quicker. If you're using a keyboard and mouse, you're fast. If you're not, you better hope you're much more accurate than the other motherfucker because he will be faster.
Yeah.
But I mean, ever since you guys have started playing, I mean, I would say, especially you and Buzz, have just gotten crazy good because we don't see as much of Joe, so sometimes like he doesn't get the practice. You know what I mean? It's nothing against him. It's just that he's not getting the play. So you guys have made more progress and shit like that. And then there's Mason, who started out pretty much trying to play CS:GO with a controller. He does have Overwatch, but he won't play it that much.
We're the opposites. I'm always trying to get him to play Overwatch, and he's always trying to get me to play CS:GO.
I'm kind of in the mood. I would definitely play with you guys.
I'm down. I mean, fuck it,
I don't think we have anything planned after this podcast.
Yeah, we could do that. Honestly, we should probably end this. And then we'll do the after podcast gaming.
Come on, you're such a hater.
Come on, yeah, dude, just play some Overwatch with us.
I probably won't be playing much tonight. It's Chance's birthday tomorrow, so I gotta get up and make him breakfast.
Fair enough.
That's actually what I was doing while I kind of like took a hiatus. I was wrapping presents.
No worries, no worries. I figured you were doing something. Rounds. I'm down. I mean, if these guys aren't, I'm definitely down too.
I'll definitely be playing tomorrow. Just
no, I understand. I understand you. I'm making fun of Mason. He's not allowed to say no.
I already got asked to play Siege. I got asked to play Siege. I already play Siege.
When? After this?
Yes.
With who?
Kristen.
Who?
Kristen. Kaboom.
Okay.
Bunny.
Okay.
Yeah, with Bunny and her boyfriend. And then I said, I don't know, maybe Ross will be down. I said, maybe.
I'm down. I don't care.
Wolf, do you have it installed? Probably not, because you need a new SSD.
Damn.
Yeah, once I get my new PC, I'll have it installed for the one time you invite me. And the one time I accept.
What's your schedule tomorrow?
Me?
No, I already know what yours is, Mason.
Fair enough.
Wolf.
Depends on if Unicorn comes over, my girlfriend.
Mm.
If not, then I'll probably just most likely farming in one of my MMOs.
Well, hit me up and we'll play some, whatever. I don't care. Overwatch, doesn't matter. Send me up.
Oh yeah, that's right. You also have BDO.
Oh yeah. We can go sailing. Also, do you have a boat?
No, dude. I'm still in the beginning.
Dude. Holy shit. I got a boat, man. I go bartering all the time. It's great.
I will say this, guys. One thing, if you guys do want to join the Discord, which is the Discord we are currently in, you are more than welcome to. It is a free to join Discord. We don't care. Just
I should
don't
make a
spam
shortcut to it. Hang on.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just keep talking, don't we?
The other thing is we don't encourage a whole lot of spamming. So I mean, if you want, you can spam memes. Just don't like spam them because we don't want to see the same meme over and over again. And then the other thing is if you do join, do not spam. Hi, I found this Discord through so and so or so and so, and like, hi, I joined this Discord because I was told to, or like that type of stuff. It gets annoying, and then we'll have to end up having to delete the channel and then recreate it and all that. And
oh no, we won't have to do that. Don't worry, we got this.
Yeah, can't you just kick people from the Discord?
And clear. Don't worry, I got this. We're good.
Yeah, I believe in him. I believe
Bob's got it.
Agent.
Bob
Agent Bob
has it. Agent Bob, Colorado.
Yeah. But other than that, guys, if you guys do say want to join the Discord, Ross, I believe, is creating a quick link. It
is mobogaming.com/gamingjunkies. That's all you gotta type. It's also in the chat.
Yep. And then that will automatically bring you to the Discord, and you guys will be able to join. I don't believe we have auto rolls set up just yet. I think we have to add them manually. Because I think we have a follower role, and then we also have we have a follower
question.
Roles. We have follower/sub roles.
What bots do we have in the?
We have server stats and we have rhythm.
Mm.
We don't have.
Yeah, Jontron and Channel Grew are down right now because I took that down. I'll have I need to order a new SSD for the Linux server that I have literally sitting next to my brother's computer, doing nothing. Replace that hard drive and we'll be good. I'm gonna install Linux on that and load the bots up again.
Yep.
Yay!
And then we'll be able to get and then we'll be able to get auto roll that for Discord. But until then, just tell us where you found it from. If you
don't worry about that. We're just gonna put you in the general members. Just join on in. We don't give a fuck. Don't spam. Don't be a douche, or you will be kicked, or maybe even just timed out and shamed. Who knows? We'll find out fun ways to make fun of people. Anyway.
And that is your first and final warning.
Hopefully you guys have a wonderful night. This has been an amazing Gaming Junkies podcast where Bob gets drunk and we talk about games. So
definitely.
Thanks, guys.
If we can go back to weekly.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah,
Mason, you're in charge of getting together, and I'll record it. There we go. All right, cool. Thanks, guys. I hope you have a wonderful night. We'll catch you again. If you guys want to, you can always catch us live at twitch.tv/agent_Colorado. Maybe in the future as well, Gaming Junkies podcast at the twitch.tv link, but we'll see about that. That's a future thing.
That's a maybe at the moment.
Maybe it'll be something like, whoever in the group wants to stream it, or whatever. Anyway. Thanks, guys. You guys have been awesome. We hope you guys have a wonderful night, day, or wherever you are, what time it is. Take it easy. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you again. And thanks for watching. Peace out. This has been Lord Bob Ross or Agent Colorado. It's been Mason, 1717_, and Fleecy, and Wilson.
Yes.
Thanks again, guys.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later.
Peace.
Bye-bye.